Welcome to The Resilient Reiner, the premier podcast focused on mental performance for equestrians and improved horse show performance. Whether you're a rookie reiner or a seasoned competitor, this show is for riders who want to take their skills to the next level and achieve their full potential in the show ring. I'm Nicole Burnett, and I'm a master mindset coach who's obsessed with helping you achieve all those horse dreams you always thought were impossible. Join me each week to develop a show-ready mindset and gain the competitive edge you need to compete with confidence. Finding out the 5 things my mentors did to become confident AF riders changed the game for me. I've always been a little bullheaded, but my saving grace is I am an amazing student. Ever since I was a little girl, when I want to learn something new, I am ready to study and put in the hard work. I have an eye for detail, and one of the best compliments I've ever received is that I am so coachable. So naturally, when I decided I was done being embarrassed and restricted by myself, and I was going to step into my confident cowgirl era, I got to work. I carefully observed my mentors, both my in-person ones as well as riders that I admired. I went over what they said and did with a fine-tooth comb. I felt like a miner panning for gold, searching for the nuggets of wisdom from what they were aware they were doing, as well as the things they were doing they weren't even aware of. And I came up with a list of 5 things that they all did across disciplines, age, and more. These 5 things were in common and foundational to being confident AF riders. So, of course, I had to share them with you. Okay, here we go. The 5 things my mentors did to become confident AF riders. Number 1, they all focused on their self-talk, and they mastered this. Of all the voices in our life, your own voice is the one that you will hear the most and the longest. You are always making comments and judgments to yourself. Are you kind and encouraging? Are you tough but fair? Or are you a tyrannical despot who tortures their subject? That's you. When I realized the importance of my self-talk when it comes to being a confident rider, I stopped throwing spaghetti at the wall with the hopes of something just possibly sticking and focused on fixing my own self-defeating self-talk. This is the moneymaker. You know how there are always just a few foundational habits that you get it right and everything else just falls into place? This is it. You have to get your self-talk right, or you will never truly break your own glass ceiling and become a confident rider. Hey, psst. This is your quick reminder to leave a review for the podcast. Scroll down, hit 5 stars, leave a quick comment, and share it with a friend. Okay, thanks, guys. So number 2, let's break down what it means to fix your self-talk. First, you have to fix your self-talk about your past. How do you view your past accomplishments? You are embarrassed about where you come from? You can't rise up. You have to learn to leave the past in the past and stop beating yourself up for being imperfect. Coulda, shoulda, and woulda. That will kill your confidence. And the more you are stuck in the past, being upset about how things went and how poorly you did, the more difficult you make it for yourself here in the present moment, riding the horse under you today. Peak performance can only happen when you are here in the now. So time for number 3 here. Fix your self-talk about the present. If you are mumbling to yourself about how you suck, you have a problem, cowboy. Speak life to yourself. Speak with possibility and fairness. Affirm your capability. Acknowledge when you do something well. If the monologue going through your head before you compete is all about how you can't do this and Susie spins better and your horse's left or right lead change is sticky and you can't breathe and you can't remember the pattern. Oh my gosh, guys, this is stressing me out just saying that out loud, okay? Oh. Fix how you speak to yourself about the present if you want to build your confidence. Number 4, fix your self-talk about your future. You have to believe in yourself beyond a shadow of a doubt. There's 1,000,001 quotes about this, and it's true. You have to believe it before you achieve it. Before you go win the worlds, you have to imagine it in your mind and you have to truly believe it. This isn't just mumbo jumbo, okay? When you truly believe in yourself and in the great future you imagine, it changes you. It changes how you think, how you act, how you ride, how you show up every day in every single way. So you have to nail your self-talk about the future if you don't want to get stuck where you are. And number 5, the 5th thing all my mentors did was they all protect their confidence. Have you heard the phrase, the enemy gets a vote too? If you do not protect yourself, your confidence will erode. Here's a thought for you. Diamonds are formed under great pressure. It's true. A beautiful gem is formed from dirty, messy coal and an unfathomable amount of pressure. This can be inspirational when you think about going through hard times and how that is crafting you into a tougher, stronger version of yourself. But what do we do with diamonds after the jeweler is done cutting the stone and perhaps setting it into a piece of jewelry? Do we treat it with disregard? Are we careless? No, of course not. We are careful. We protect the diamond. We appreciate it, but we might take it off for some, extra rough labor around the farm. We keep track of it so it doesn't get lost or stolen. Think of your confidence the same way. It is hard-won, friend, through dedicated effort and the trials of life in the saddle. Once you have it, you have to protect it so it doesn't crumble away. You don't want your confidence to just eke away or get stolen away from someone else's comments. Protecting your confidence is just as important as building your confidence. And a bonus. I couldn't stop myself. Okay, a final note. It's not just about riding with confidence in everyday situations. My mentors who are kick-ass, they also compete with confidence. When champions ride in the arena, they believe in themselves. Don't toil away day after day and then undermine yourself by throwing it all in the trash can when it's time to compete, okay? Develop yourself as a showman so that you can honor yourself and your horse and all that you can do together. Confidence is like consistency. It doesn't guarantee success, but you're going to have a damn hard time progressing as a rider or laying down some fire runs without it. I worked on these 5 things, and like they say about hooked on phonics, it worked for me. Oh my gosh, does anyone else remember hooked on phonics? All right. Now, which one of these resonated with you the most? Which was most challenging? Remember, the first step to mastering your self-talk is to just be aware of it, okay? Be aware, friend, of how you are speaking to yourself. Now, get out there and ride with confidence. Oh, and if you're interested in developing your confidence as a rider for unshakable performance in the saddle, get on the waitlist for Resilient Rainer Academy when the course launches coming soon. So resilientraineracademy.com, where I will teach you to be a confident rider. So get in for the nitty gritty of the how, not just the what.